Welcome back, Lunatics. My name is D-Town. I'm here on behalf of Interlude at TCG Supplies to bring you guys another deck profile and gameplay video of another Rise of the Floodborn Disney Lorcana deck. So, it's almost out, or it is out today, or it's out at midnight, something like that. And so, we're going to get one more deck out before you guys just start going wild with all the packs that you're opening. I hope you get some really cool enchanteds and all the cards that you're looking for. Today, we're looking at a deck called Put 'em Up. It's all about challenging, drawing cards, gaining lore, and there's a little bit of a twist. We got some fun cards in here that you'll see. So let's talk through what cards are involved and a little bit of the deck strategy. We're going to start off with Mr. Sergeant Tibbs. We're only running 2 of this because we don't want to see too many 1-drops, and we are running a hefty amount of 1-drops, but it is nice to just have another little challenger in case we need to deal with some early aggro. Then we run Captain Hook, which, in my opinion, is going to be the best challenger. Not like he wasn't in set 1, but for set 2. And that is because if you're looking for a sweet number to have on your strength, it's going to be the number 3. We see a lot of shift targets coming out early that only have 3 willpower. So if they want to go ahead and quest or sing songs and leave Captain Hook on board, they're going to have a bad day. Captain Hook, naturally a good challenger, so only fits in the deck thematically as well. Then we have 3 copies of Simba. Simba is here because we do run Beast Mirror in this deck, as I'll show you at the bottom, and we do run a decent amount of unequals, and so we don't want to get stuck with all those, especially we don't want to get stuck with the most diabolical scheme with nothing on board to target, and so Simba helps us just filter that out so we can start drawing some more cards. Now let's talk new cards. We got Queen of Hearts. This is a fabulous 2-drop 2/2/1 with Rush. I think this card was heavily needed, and so I'm glad that we got the opportunity to see it. I'm actually surprised it doesn't have 2/1, but it is a great card for this deck because we do run Queen of Hearts. What is this called? Sensing Weakness. This is our shift target. We can shift for only 2 ink, and one little tip about this deck is you don't have to just play this out on turn 3. In fact, if you're going against Steel, you probably definitely don't want to do that because they might have Smash and then you'll just lose 2 for 1. So what I like to do with this deck is wait till turn 4 and then play it with combination of another 2-drop, like another Queen of Hearts or Jafar, or if you have Jafar and Queen on board, maybe you did 2 and then 3, then you could go on turn 4, power them both up. Or play something like Beast Mirror in combination with one of those. So what does this card do? Well, whenever one of your characters challenges another character, including this Queen of Hearts, you can draw a card. This does stack, so if you had 2 of them, then you draw 2 cards. And then that's really part of our draw engine is through Queen of Hearts. Next up is Jafar. So this is another part of our draw engine. It also helps us get rid of some of those pesky evasive characters. Jafar gets evasive on your turn, and then he is a great shift target. All right, this Jafar is a great shift target for him. This is Jafar Dreadnought, a 4-cost 3/4, has shift 2, and then during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you get to draw. So that means if you do have both of those out, now you're drawing 2 cards every time you kill something. And to make matters even more interesting, we run Shere Khan. So now whenever you're attacking, you're gaining lore. So you're progressing the state of the game, you're drawing cards, and you're removing your opponent's board. Seems pretty good. We're also going to run Aladdin. This is because our deck it doesn't really look like it, but it does play like a control deck. Not necessarily meaning like you want to get into the late game and just stall things out like maybe like a Amethyst control deck would be, but it's more like you just need to see your end game card, which is Scar. And so because of that, this will slow down the game for us a little bit. And it also allows us to get Aladdin on board. And we already know Aladdin loves to challenge things. And so why not be able to draw a card and gain another lore? So we're gaining 3 lore and they're losing 2 lore. That is a huge swing. We talked about Shere Khan. We got Maui, who is just an absolute beast. Can basically take down anything in the game right now. The only sad thing is he can't kill Cinderella by himself. That 7-drop Cinderella is what I'm talking about. He's just one short. If only he could have that little boost. If only something could give him that little boost, he could get over her. But what are you going to do? All right. We talked about Queen of Hearts, and now our final, well, almost our final piece of the draw engine is Beast. This is just a solid turn 5 play. He doesn't mind attacking into things, especially whenever he's powered up. Otherwise, he's just kind of drawing us an extra card every turn. We are a red deck, so we don't get to see a lot of draw power. So this really helps us get those extra draws in. Whenever he is online, though, with his Challenger ability, or not Challenger, but like his extra boost to strength, he can take out Cinderella, which feels pretty nice. Talked about Aladdin, and now let's talk about Scar Vicious Cheater. So this card has Rush. He also has Daddy Isn't Here to Save You, which means during your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character, but he can't quest for the rest of the turn. Okay, so what are we doing with this Scar? Well, the combination is we want to utilize Pick a Fight, which I'd been thinking about this card since the set came out. I'm like, there's got to be a good reason for this. So Pick a Fight not only works with Scar, works with Aladdin very well, and really it works with like any of our characters. Like Captain Hook, great target. Maui, great target. And even some of our little guys. Jafar, great target. We're going to be drawing a card because if our opponent is scared of questing because they know we've got Shere Khan and we know we have all these challenging threats, well, we're just going to force them to duke it out with us. And that's where the, put him up title comes from. And so with Scar plus Pick a Fight, he is going to be able to target anything on the board and reset every single time that he's swinging in. So if you have Queen of Hearts and Shere Khan or one or the other on the board, you're just getting massive value while removing tons of stuff off of your opponent's board. For spells, we're going to be using the Most Diabolical Scheme. We got 3 copies of this. So this is our hard removal in the deck. So maybe there is a Cinderella and we're like, I wish I could get rid of that. All we got to do is pitch our Captain Hook. He's a villain. So if you don't know what this card does, sorry, it's banish chosen villain of yours to banish a chosen character. So, and it's singable as well. So our smallest villain is Captain Hook. And you could literally just quest with them, or maybe you swing into a 1/1 aggro card, and then just pitch them off with Most Diabolical Scheme, get rid of that Cinderella, get rid of that Hercules, get rid of that Hades or Maleficent Dragon, whatever's bothering you, it's no longer an issue. We also run a hefty amount of villains in this deck. Another low-cost villain is Queen of Hearts that we could target. Another low-cost villain is Jafar. Shere Khan, Jafar, Queen of Hearts, and Scar are all villains. And so one thing that's also kind of cheeky is when you're using Scar, you're probably going to take out at least 2 cards. So you could take out 2 threats. And then, if you want, because he restands himself, you can sing the Most Diabolical Scheme with Scar. And then now you've killed probably 3 to 4 cards just with 2 of your cards. All while possibly gaining lore or drawing cards. So that feels really nice. We're going to run 4 copies of Let the Storm Rage On. Just a very, very strong anti-aggro card. It also helps us line up stuff for Jafar in case they, let's say they had a Prince bodyguard on the field. Unfortunately, Jafar can't quite kill him. And so that extra 1 damage that we'll do through the resist with Let the Storm Rage On, plus the Jafar, we can get over those thick resist bodies a little bit easier. And so, and it also just pings, it pings down the little guys like Cinderella 2/2, Cinderella Amber 1/2, Queen of Hearts 2/2, Jafar, all the 3/2s we can get rid of. Like there's so many options for this card, and it replaces itself, and it's singable. So that's why we have that. If you didn't want to go with this, I think Smash is extremely powerful. As we talked about, a lot of these strong Floodborn characters like Queen of Hearts and the Queen are only going to have 3 willpower. Smash does 3 damage. Math. All right. And finally, to round out our draw power, we have Beast Mirror. This is because we do run a lot of low cost cards. So you may be blowing through your hand rather quickly. So Beast Mirror just helps us in a case of emergency. It helps us find our other draw targets like Queen of Hearts, Jafar, and Beast. And just helps against the the hand destruction decks as well. All right, so that was the deck profile. That's a little bit of strategy with the deck. Let's hop into some games and see how it works. We're going first. Oh yeah, look at that Jafar shift. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. We'll keep one Maui. And probably get rid of 2 of these. Maybe 1. We'll get rid of 2. Oh, we hit the queen. Nice. Alright. It's going to be a little too long before we see you, baby boy. Alright, so they're playing red. That is cool. I think we just get our queen out first, since they haven't played anything turn 1. Do gotta be careful, though, that they have rushers as well. So we'll have to shift and then quest, I guess. Since they're playing red, we'll probably save this beast so that we could start drawing cards. I don't know what their other color is, but I mean, red just kind of... oh, man, they're going real late. Okay. I could have smash. I kind of like this play. Because now they don't know if I have this, and on turn 4 we can actually play both of these. We could swing in with Jafar, draw 2 cards, which is pretty awesome. This is like less telegraphed. They're like, do they have the Jafar shift or the Queen of Hearts? But little do they know, we've got both. So you better watch yourself, Aladdin. Oh, okay, we're going to be drawing some cards. That kind of sucks, but actually it doesn't, because we can kill it with Queen. Yikes. That is 3 cards in our pocket. I don't even know how they come back from this, honestly. They don't have Maui. I mean, they could run Queen into us, but I mean, by that time we're gonna have Beast, and then we're just gonna sit on Beast and draw cards like infinitely. We're punishing these aggro decks, folks. Let them have it. Also, I thought about not playing this deck just because this Jafar I'm pretty sure is bugged. Like, I don't know why he still has Evasive on him, which sucks. But, I mean, you can kind of get the gist of the deck without that. Alright. Well, we are just going to have a grand old time. I guess they could ping me down with Beast, or ping the Beast down, but, like, that's seems like a lot. Looks like they just want to ping stuff. Okay. That is fine with us. Because we have pick a fight. So we could draw another 2 cards. Which I think we will do. So we'll get Shere Khan out. Unfortunately, we're going to have to sack our Jafar, but that's okay. I'm drawing 2 cards. Getting some lore. Killing some stuff. Drawing some more cards. You know the deal. Alright, let's get Jafar out. And put some more pressure on the board. So he does have the Maui, probably. So I'm still going to just not put Beast in threat range of that Maui. Okay, so... well, he can still... oh, no, he can't. It costs 2. My boy is running out of cards. That is for sure. Alright, so Be Prepared turn's coming up next. I don't mind dropping this Aladdin. Just because we do get some value out of it. And then We'll just kind of set up for next turn. That's pretty damn good. Alright, just play another Aladdin. He can ping us down now, so I guess we will put another threat out. Alright. Does he have the be prepared? I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna pass. It'll still take him a couple turns with this blaster to kill us off. I'd like for him to play another Aladdin. Okay, we're starting to get into that thick range. Probably save Maui for like a Maleficent Dragon. Alright, there we go. So that's what we want to see. Now we're just keeping pressure on the board, inching our way up. If he's not going to play, we're not going to play. Alright, so we get some pretty good value here. We'll just cast this and draw a card. Nice. And we can hold on to that, I think. So we'll quest, and we'll quest. And I guess it is okay to start inking here. Maybe should have inked the beast, actually. Alright. So now that he's in range, I'll go ahead and throw both of these out, I think. We'll inch our way to victory, folks. This is going to be a long, grueling match. All right. So at least we got the Dragonfire out on that card. Inch by inch, we will win. How many Dragonfires is that? 2. Alright. Oh. Ooh, this is a whole new world. It wasn't be prepared at all. That's funny. Alright, we did draw into our pick a fight, which is nice. We do have the queen. I wonder if I should hold it, though. We have our beast mirror, which is really cool. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll play out the queen. Chosen character can challenge ready characters. Yeah, so we'll do Shere Khan. And we will attack. That's a good one. I think we'll keep the Maui. We'll get rid of the Aladdin. Alright, and then we'll quest. So you can't Dragon and Plasma Blast. You can grab your sword, which would be... Grab your sword and Plasma Blast. Okay, there's a be prepared. Cool. That is A-okay. Alright. So let's throw out the beast. Oof, I really don't want to get stuck with these, though. Play this out. We have to find our Simbas to pitch these so that Beast Mirror comes online. And we'll hold these two, I guess, until they play something. So Beast is really our only hope here. Hopefully they don't have Smash or Dragonfire. Oh no, the third Plasma Blaster. That's pretty funny. Well, if he didn't have removal there, I'm kind of tempted to just play out like Captain Hook or somebody. Does he have the fourth Plasma Blaster? That would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Oh, the Maui. Alright, so then we will Diabolical Scheme on the Maui, I think. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay, well, now we just have to play a little more conservative. I think we'll wait to hit the Binja with that. One point away. How do we get this point? I think we wait for maybe Shere Khan. Alright, we're 2 down though. Did we hit it? Yes! Alright, we got the win con. We got 2 of the win cons. Unless he wheels again, that would be very upsetting. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. Just quest with the Binja. Quest with the Binja. Yes! Okay, I think we got it. Or, yeah, I mean, we had it anyway. We just play out 2 of these. Okay, man, that was a weird game. Long game. Die, Maui, die. Okay, well, that was extremely long, but a fun game nonetheless. Okay, let's get a quicker game here. That would be awesome. Got the hook. Alright, so we got the Jafar, which is cool. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we do keep that. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of these. Alright. Oh, he's back. That's okay. He'll be ink. Evasive deck. Right, so this Jafar will come in handy. Guess we just ink and pass. Okay. That is cool. So we get to draw a card off a homeboy, unless they bounce it, of course. So because they'll probably bounce into the snake, that means our snake isn't going to be very good. So I think we'll just play the Shere Khan out. Wait for them to make a move. Ooh, they didn't play the snake. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so I think what we'll do here is just... We'll have to get rid of 2 of these, because that is a lot of stuffs. So we'll play this on you. Play this on you. And pass. So, even if he shifts into queen and attacks us, he's still going to die. And I'm totally fine with that, because that is a 3 for 1. He gets the draw, but... Ooh, does not take it. Kind of tempted to just play Diabolical Scheme off of the Captain Hook here. I'll have to get rid of the Maui. Then we'll play this. We'll hard cast this. Then we'll quest. Yeah, I think, yeah, the Jafar is way too important because it gets rid of a lot of... Okay, cool. Ooh, Blue Fairy, nice. All right. Let's see, what do we want here? We're playing on curves, so we're either playing Shere Khan or Aladdin. I think maybe Shere Khan is a little bit better because it doesn't die to rush. I definitely want to snatch a lore from them at some point. Forgot my opponent was playing purple for a second. I was like, oh, they're not going to have any cards by the end of this. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, cool. So we got another Let the Storm Rage on. Oh, perfect. So go ahead and sing that. Kill you. Okay, that is really good. And I will just pass here. Because I know my opponent's going to have a lot of aggro cards, so I definitely need to slow them down with Aladdin. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think I'll just the early game pressure there, making these favorable trades, it just really puts a lot of pressure, basically, on the opponent. And so we got the victory that way. Let's jump into game number 3. Let's see what we open with this time. Not really wanting all these big cards. Keeping Beastmare, I think, is fine. Let's start with this. All right, we got a shift target. We are challenging Pixelborn Vicious. Vicious. All right, so we got an Steel Emerald deck. Emerald Steel. Excuse me. So we do have a Queen of Hearts for him next turn. But let's go ahead and match lore for lore here. Buddy, you are not what we wanted to see. Since we're going against Emerald, I think the Shift Jafar is going to be really nice because we'll be able to pick off a lot of targets and draw some cards in the process. It's really nice for the Flynn Rider. All right. Cool. Let's do a Jafar. Actually, I think maybe keeping all these attackers is probably best, right? Maybe that's too greedy. All right, we'll start with this. We'll go over here, and we'll quest. I'm kind of tempted to just shoot it, Let's let the Storm Mage on, and then the next turn we could play Queen into Jafar. That's a big boy. How to deal with that prince. So we could do 3 damage to it. I think we'll just have to shoot the Flynn for right now. So we can shift, shoot the Flynn. Chew on the prince a little bit. Actually, let's do this first. Let's shift. Yeah, we're just 1 away, unfortunately. Oh, not what we wanted to see. Gonna have to get rid of the Beast Mirror, which is pretty sad. Alright, let's quest. I mean, next turn, it's not the most ideal thing, but we could Queen of Hearts and then finish him off with Jafar. Bucky? What you doing, Bucky? Oh. Makes sense. Alright. I think we have to stop the bleeding here with this prince. So we have another Jafar on deck. So we will die to Captain Hook, which sucks, but our opponent's running out of cards, so that's fine. Yeah, I think our Jafar is a little nicer, so we can take out these little guys. And we'll pass. Desperately trying to get to this Scar. Drawing the 2 pick-a-fights back to back is pretty rough. But it also kind of works out because we could take out this Bucky with Jafar, which feels pretty nice. Okay, cool. So we've stopped the bleeding. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have like a freaking Cusco or something. Quest with the Bucky. I mean, you have to make this trade, right? Oh, because it's freaking evasive. I forgot. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I think what I'll do to respect my opponent here is I'm just gonna not attack with this. Even though he gets the 1 lore, it's whatever. So we'll play it out as if this was dead. Just because that's really unfair. However, the downside of this is that now my opponent can kill this one. Well, I guess we can attack the Captain Hook. Yeah, we'll do that. Trying to play around these bugs, folks. I don't know if I could protect him from another evasive Jafar, but we're doing our due diligence here in the Pixelborn community. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and kill off that Jafar. Or that Captain Hook, excuse me. No one is safe. Oh, cool. Well, that came in at the right time. However, I kind of want to get the Scar out, but I think getting more threats on board is probably better. My opponent couldn't play anything last turn, which is very interesting. I guess maybe he has Tinkerbell. Beast. That's pretty cool. What the? Alright. We will play our own beast. How about that? And we're going to quest and get rid of this to get rid of this, and then we'll pass. It is steel after all. Ooh, does he have the big Cinderella? Oh, he had do it again. Interesting. Is this a mill deck? It can't be, right? Simba. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of that Cinderella because she's terrifying. Oh, wait, yeah, that's fine. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of the Cinderella. We will quest, play Jafar. Oh yeah, and let's ink. So we get to our Scar finally. Okay, we got the concede in. One fair and square, feels good. Unfortunately, we're not being able to make it to these end games in these matches. Let's play a fourth game and see if we can make it there, because I really want to show off some fun tricks with this. Game number 4. Okay, let's drop those. We'll let the Storm Mage on just for some early shenanigans. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Could play the Captain Hook, but also, yeah, no, yeah, no. Going against Moonraker. Oh, sick. 6-drop Simba. I like to see that. Alright, let's get our beautiful queen out. Grammy. Alright, we will get our Shere Khan out next. Then we can go Beast Mirror Queen. We could also sing Let's Storm Rage on if we need to. And we will definitely be doing that. Alright, so let us ink the Simba. Oh, you know what? Probably should have played this first, but that's okay. Get rid of that. Greetings. Okay, that's going to be pretty good for later. Let's go ahead and take out this little Mamma Jamma. Take your oppressive turn 5. Alright. I think that's pretty good. Got some stuff established. We have pick a fight, which we will be picking a fight with that Merlin. Does he just KO himself? Gets the quest in. That's pretty good for later. Alright. Picking a fight. You know, I keep inking before I draw. I really need to stop doing that. Die, Merlin, die. Die, Cusco, die. My man is drawing all the cards. Alright. Just play, I guess. Alright, now we need to draw into Diabolical Scheme so we can pop these big guys that are about to fall out. Oh, no, still not summoning the big boys. Okay. Alright. Hey, we got it though. So we will go like this. Go like this. Boom. And boom. And boom. And boom. And boom. The most diabolical scheme. Man, I have a knack for just calling what the top card's going to be. I must say. Like the last couple of days on stream, I've been like, I'm going to get this card, and then it just happens. Well, that's terrifying. I guess he has a lot of endgame cards, which makes sense after we saw the Mufasa. Does decide to quest. Give us some more. Ho, 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 baby. That feels pretty good. Okay, we're going to draw first, though. We're going to hit this. We're going to draw a card. Okay, perfect. So now we're set up for next turn. And we're going to just build a quest for one, right? Okay, cool. We're going to do that. Do this, this, this. Kill Jafar. Kill Ursula. Get rid of that. And play you. Alright, now all we need is pick a fight. So we can punch him with that Aladdin. You beautiful bastard, you. No! Oh, what the? I'm fine with that. Okay, that also works. He probably has another one. That's probably why he's like, I don't give a damn. I think we'll keep that. I think we're safe to quest, because he only has 4 on board. Pass? Question mark? Ink? Then pass? No, we pass. Try to play out our hand next turn. Stop drawing cards. The caterpillar, yes. I love to see it. Alright, homeboy's got a terrible amount of characters on the board. But we can clear stuff and start stripping him of his nonsense. Okay, wait. Let's attack first. Let's attack you. Draw a card. Damn it. Okay, it's fine. Quest. Take some lore out of his hands. And I'd rather have more cards on the field, I think. So we'll go this. Oh, actually, I could play all these out. Tee. Play you. Play you. And he's basically almost got lethal on board, so... Oh, what the hell? It's just quest with the queen, too. One jump ahead. What's the final card? It's a goat. Man, he's so close to winning. That's terrifying. All right. We're still in kill range, and I think we just win. Maybe looking for a let it go on the Aladdin. That would be pretty sick. Can't get there, unfortunately. We'll hit him with the well played. It's very close. Very, very close. All right, 7, right? Okay, let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Man, that looked like we were in control the whole time, and then just out of nowhere, it was like, 2 lore, 2 lore, 2 lore, 2 lore. We got to see a little bit of trickery there. I mean, we got to pick a fight. That felt good. Got to see the Aladdin come out. Really wish I could have picked a fight with the Aladdin, but that's okay. Welcome back to the post-game show. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile of the Put 'em Up deck. I think we showcased it rather well. Some of those games went by pretty quickly, as you can tell, but don't see it as just our opponents conceding. I would see it as our opponents are just finding it really hard to deal with our early game, and that's where this deck really strives. It is like Ruby Amethyst Control, but instead of like controlling you in the late game, it's controlling you in the really early to mid game. And so a lot of people will just concede because they see like, oh man, there's no way out of this. We just end up putting up just a massive amount of cards that just generate us power, lore, draw power, all kinds of stuff. So I would take those early concedes with a grain of salt. If you love this deck and you want us to see, if you love this deck and you want us to create more of these deck profiles, give us a thumbs up. Check out our website at interlude.us. I own Interlude, and I've had a ton of fun putting this business together over the last 2 years. I've been a fan of trading card games since I was a kid, started with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!, and have been playing various amounts of trading card games my entire life. And so to bring this passion project of bringing TCG accessories to the market has been such a joy for me. So I hope you give it a little peek. Let me know what you think about it. We'll see you guys in the next Disney Lorcana video. Thank you guys so much.